2025, Oleksandr Usyk takes an extended rest from his back-to-back wins over Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. And let me counterpunch. I think this is expected from Oleksandr. I think Oleksandr's had a busy year. Him and Tyson Fury. I expect Tyson Fury to be in the ring before Oleksandr Usyk. I think, Tyson has a lot to do, still, I imagine. But I think that's all a part of the process. I think Usyk needs the proper time to rest, reset, recuperate, relax, a lot of things, right? When you train 15, 12-minute rounds and you reset if you touch the ropes, that's some extensive training, man. If you train that much like that, yeah, you deserve a break. I mean, he has nothing to prove anyway. And I'm surprised he hasn't retired because, before this fight, he was contemplating retiring or going back to cruiserweight. So, at least he says he can more, right? He has more. He can more in the sport of boxing. He can do more in the sport of boxing, and I think that Oleksandr Usyk deserves a break just like anyone else, because a guy like that trains like that, deserves a break like that. You know what I mean? And I think the next fight he should be fighting is either a unification or a mandatory. I don't think that he should even fight a voluntary right now. I think voluntary fights should just be voluntary fights. But I think, the mandatories mean a lot, when it comes to champions, So him taking that break, I would say amen to that. Why not, right? Let him take the time that he needs, because he could retire. But I think what people's problem is, I think everyone's caught up on the Mayweather way out. Like, hey, let me just ride off in the sunset undefeated. I mean, it sounds good, but it sounds like a story that's not very realistic. You know what I mean? Like, if you are a true champion, a lot of times you got a loss because you're willing to challenge that next toughest fighter in your way while you're still champion. Okay, so you have to give Usyk credit for that by not going down that route of just leaving undefeated just because it looks better or appears better. Again, that sounds fairy tale-ish. You know what I mean? That's some, Floyd, Money Mayweather thing. And really, Floyd just marketed it's not because he was just so better than everyone else. He just marketed him being undefeated so he can get more money, more popularity, more love, more hate, more a lot of things to grow that revenue, because the whole thing is who's going to beat him. But that's the gimmick. Nobody beats him. You know what I mean? Whereas if you're challenging yourself, pretty soon you're going to run up against someone that eventually beats you. Does it make you less great? No, because you could always fight them again and redeem yourself. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? So that's what Tyson Fury tried to do. That's what Anthony Joshua tried to do. That's what Daniel Dubois is trying to do against Oleksandr Usyk. So it's the name of the game. You get beat one day and then you fight another day to win another day. But you guys tell me what you think of Oleksandr Usyk taking a long break. Late 2025 for Mr. Oleksandr Usyk, the unified heavyweight champion. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!